that was fun. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Just Ash here today. What we're going to be playing today is we're going to be playing I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. It's been a long day, guys. I'm recording this after work, so please bear with me if my brain isn't working quite right. Anyway, this is a dating simulator game based on Colonel Sanders. KFC released it, and it's appealing because I enjoy a good dating sim and I really like anime. I do appreciate that this game isn't the newest game in the world, but I think it's going to be really fun. It does have a place on this channel because it is a simulator game, so let's get into the game. And I have played a little bit of this game before. I played it on a 24-hour charity live stream that I did for my work, but I was in like hour 19 of being awake at that time, so I don't really remember much of it. I was very, very tired. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Can I stay in bed forever? Oh my god, if my alarm actually sounded like that. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack that clock up and at him, yes please. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. So, do we take this seriously or do we allow myself to daydream? I think I'm a serious student, so we'll take it seriously. I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door and head off to class. Who has a biscuit for breakfast? That's not a biscuit. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met and you absolutely love her for it. I do, she's really cute. So, good morning, Ash. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous, okay, a lot nervous. What? It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, then I ate it, and I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Which sounds like me. This is what I'm like with pretty much every endeavour that I ever do, ever. Classic Miriam. Raised by MasterChef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. She looks like she's just gonna burst into tears at everything. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. I hope she does great. But with University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day-only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. 3 days. Man, what I wouldn't give to be at school for only 3 days ever. A sweet girl. Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Wow. So, should I pep talk her or change the subject? Let's go for some school gossip. Maybe we'll meet some more people. It's hard to see Miriam like this, and frankly, quite exhausting. Rather than dwell on her anxiety, you try to change the subject to something more interesting. All summer, you've been hearing rumours about a dreamy, enigmatic mystery student who is enrolled at this school. I bet his name's Colonel. Yeah, that's a little worrisome, but you'll be fine. Now, about this mystery student we read about on the school message board. Any new deets? Said no one ever. I've never heard anyone use deets when they mean details. Oh, get this. I heard his name is Harland, and he's no ordinary student. Because he's the Colonel. They say he has powers. He's had them since he was born. From an egg. Okay. An egg, like a chicken. Don't be ridiculous. Sounds a bit ridiculous. But that thing about having powers, it would line up with some of the other rumours I've heard. Why is she crying again? Like, I heard he once fought a bear with just his smile. He's a brave man. You both sigh, thinking about a student so handsome that the laws of physics don't dare apply to him. Dreamy. I wish the laws of physics didn't apply to me so I could fly. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! Okay. It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Just a little side note, my name is Ashley, and I would never spell it like this. Why is this extra E here? Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. Chicken shins? What? You leave Ash's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. Yeah? Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. Yes, yes. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she added the extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. That's really funny because my name is Ashley. The only thing that's different is I don't have this E here. It's still not spelt like this. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. Why are we talking about shins? We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. No. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. What? Van. You rang. You, like, this is a JoJo's character. You cannot tell me that this man does not come from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Just look at him. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. That's why they've got big, thick eyelashes and purple hair. It's a sign of deviousness. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. That's a bit mean. Maybe they're good chefs. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. Could certainly learn how to accessorize like Van the Man. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. What? Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. Oh, he's got a little ghosty coming out of his mouth. I love you. Please don't, you look like a child. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. What? Hi, Pop. I'm Ash. So, are you gonna make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Aww. Is it just me, or is he kinda cute? No, he looks like he's about 5. Please don't. This is supposed to be wholesome content. I think it's just you. I am really glad that the way this character is written very much mirrors the way I would react in this situation anyway. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable! He is very adorable. His name is Sprinkles. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Thank God we're abbreviating that now. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof! Oh, but he is really cute. I just want to scritch his head. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Or I mean like a Michelin-starred chef, but whatever, we'll learn from this corgi. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly, someone close the window. And then, he walks in. Colonel Bishy, here he is. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him! If it isn't my favourite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders, like he's James Bond, you know. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to breed? Please, I do not want sweat breeding on my brow. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a Lot. Brilliant. Playground insults. Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. You two both know my name. We're in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Good question. Why are they insulting me like they are 5 years old? This is the only option. You take a moment to clean yourself up. It's a good thing that you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Yes, just awkward silence. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends, past, present and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. I really hope there aren't tears and blood in the adorable tiny food though, that would be weird. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift up your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. This is Food Wars. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. What? Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? He looks like something out of, like, Cromartie High School. Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. I hope my face looks like this when I stare blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. What? You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. I mean, what fever dream am I in? The class bursts into laughter. Sure. Oh, Clank. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Wouldn't do that if I was really sweating as much as the story wants me to believe. Your diet is lacking. based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? We can do a beef treat, a rubber ball, or a chicken snack. Now, I know I'd probably give a dog a rubber ball, but this is a KFC game, so we're gonna go with a chicken snack. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks on. His favourite, if any dog looked at me like this, I'd give them any treat they wanted. Well, I think there might be some competition for new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Gross. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavours on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs, take your seats and prepare to have your minds opened to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favourite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. I bet one of them is next to Colonel Sanders. Hey Ash, there's still a seat here. Looks like I was right, by the way. It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me, if you're interested. Well. 2 good options, but which will you choose? I'm really sorry, best friend, of we're in university, so it's got to be at least 18, maybe 19 years. I'm gonna go and sit with the pretty boy. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens or pencils, however his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can do... Sorry, this makes no sense. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can do and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. It's good advice for life, by the way, everyone that's watching. That's so inspiring. A little off topic, if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me! This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is travelling to point B and train B is travelling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Meh, depends, extremely, looking at you, Pop, doesn't matter at all. Well, food hygiene, we're gonna wash our hands. That's right. Forest is to tree, as chicken is to feather, night vision goggles, a slam dunk. Can you imagine slam dunking a chicken? I think the answer is feather. That's right. Really? What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A comically oversized fork, a meat tenderizer, or a spork? I think it's probably a spork. That's right. My god, this quiz goes on and on and on. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it is prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat. A pancake that looks like a silly face. Option number A, please. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's the best boy. Oh, it even says it there. Yeah, he's the best boy. Your total score is 5 out of 5. Yay, I've always been an overachiever. Wow, be honest, did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. That's creepy. That sounds like something Hannibal Lecter would say. Hot diggity, Ash. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I can read. I swear I can read. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. It's time for lunch! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at, and it makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. My voice is like dying. Excuse me. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Anything for you, Colonel Bishy. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. Yay, food. But Shh. Lunch. This character is like the embodiment of me sometimes because when I'm hungry, I'm like, lunch, food, I want to eat. She said shush. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smelly smell. Anchovies. Why do I do this to myself? You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true, my bet is on he's made fried chicken. Is this? Yes. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Glimmering chicken. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. I mean, this game is obviously just marketing KFC, and it's working because I want KFC now. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we wanted your stupid secret recipe? Dude. Pshaw? Nah, my dude. Nah. See, you might think that this nah, my dude is a thing that no one says, but I actually know someone that speaks like that. So, he doesn't look like this. He's not quite a JoJo's character. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of these ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. Gross. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Please. I've made this face before as well. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Jesus, guys, it's only KFC. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension, because this is an anime. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment, try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment, or swim toward the light. Oh boy, do you know what? For funsies, we're gonna swim toward the light. Somewhere up ahead, a bright light beckons you. The flavors are so intense, you become wrapped up in them. Unable to resist, you reach towards the light. It grabs your hand and pulls you closer, closer, until your fingertip connects with the end of everything. You are forever lost in the land of tender fried chicken bliss. Your mind dissolves. There is no ash now. There is only herbs and spices. Though Miriam tries to revive you, she cannot. Game over? I ate chicken so spectacular that I literally became one with the universe. Okay. Well, I think that's probably a good ending point for this episode of I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. I really want to play some more of this game. I think I will probably try and do it properly next time rather than going for a really obvious, silly answer. If you do want to see more of this game, please let me know by either liking the video or leaving a comment. I do try and read all of the comments that I get on my channel, so please make sure if you have anything you want to tell me, you let me know in the comments below. And I'm really looking forward to playing some more of this game. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out, and I will see you next time. Bye!